So what we're going to do now is move on very swiftly and do the news.
Yes.
And we begin with this. If you drive a car without a windscreen at 50 miles an hour, your face looks like this, OK? We established this very clearly last week. Now, if you take the speed up to 80, your face becomes this. So can you begin to imagine what your face would look like if you were to drive one of these?
But inside out, I should imagine.
I mean, this is the 217 mile an hour concept at the moment. Lamborghini Aventador J has no windscreen, has no roof. And I can only imagine, Hammond, that if you were to drive that, your face would end up like that. And I don't know why you're laughing, James, because I've done some research on this, and we've worked out, yes, your face would look like this.
Good news, chaps.
No, what?
There's a new Dacia, and I've got a... Thank you, I've got a picture of it. Here it is, it's called the Logi.
Oh, that's a looker, isn't it?
Anyway, moving on. Now, Citroën has sent us a picture of this. Now, this is a sporty version of the DS4, and I think it looks rather good. 256 horsepower from its 1.6-litre turbo engine. Same engines as you get in a Mini Cooper, actually.
It's not bad.
I think that looks rather good.
Yeah, not bad. I prefer this, though. If you have a look at this, this is the Renault Megane 265, which has got...
265. Let me guess how many horsepower that's
Have a go.
Is it 312?
No.
Is it 8?
No.
What is it?
265.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah. It's quite a powerful car, and it's got a clever diff. It has a cup chassis, it's got, you know, stiffened springs and all that sort of thing. It's £26,000, which is sort of Golf GTI money. So
I have to say, I think that looks absolutely brilliant, except for the red brake calipers.
What's wrong with red brake calipers?
Well, how empty and shallow and pointless and meaningless must your life be for you to say, yes, I'd like red brake calipers?
I've got red brake calipers on my 500 Twin Air. They look cute, they look great.
Why have you got them?
Well, because when I bought it, the man in the shop said, would you like red brake calipers? And I said, yes, I would. And now...
But, Hammond, I was once in a pub and a man came up to me and he said, do you want a smack in the mouth? And I said, no, because you can't say no. It's impossible. No, you see.
Did you have to pay extra for them?
Yes.
How much?
300 quid. But they look great, you look less...
How do you explain that to your family? I'm sorry, kids, we can't go to Countrywide for our lunch this week because Daddy spent all the money painting his brake calipers.
Hold on a minute.
What?
You said they were 300 quid. They won't be able to go to Countrywide all year.
It's really good. All right. OK, let's get this over with. Come on then, Mr. F1 fan. I'm braced and ready for your comments. Go.
I agree with you.
Eh?
I do agree with you. The Americans are very bad at some things. They can't say aluminium, and they can't win a war without our help, but they are very good at making dreary sports very exciting to watch. Let's just take, for an example, rounders, right? That's played by small children here. Over there, it's Babe Ruth and a religion, and then you've got netball, which here is just a lot of schoolgirls standing so you can only move one foot, and there's 4 parents watching, and over there, it's the, what is it, Harlem Globetrotters.
The mighty Alfa Romeo, they are reduced now to a full range of cars. They make two cars.
Really?
That is, yes.
Well, the Mito and the...
Giulietta and the Mito, that is
So they don't make the 159 anymore?
Nope, just 2 Alfa Romeos on the market, but that's about to change because they have just announced this, the 4C. Look at that. I know, it's tiny, it's a small, lightweight sports car, very lightweight, carbon fibre, all sorts of clever technical stuff. Mid-engined, it's only a 1750cc engine, but it's turbocharged, so it will be quick because it's so light, and it looks, I think that looks fantastic.
It's wrong, is what it is. What Alfa Romeo should make is a small convertible 2-seater, engine at the front, rear-wheel drive, and they could call it, I don't know, the...
Spider?
Spider's a great name.
Good name,
and then maybe they could get Dustin Hoffman to appear in a film and it to etch it into the world's consciousness.
Yes, they could do that. They could live in the past. Or they could make something modern and forward-looking instead.
No,
like
rubbish.
That. What if you two had been at Alfa Romeo when they came up with the original Spider? Oh, that's no good. Where's the horse in front of it? It's not made of wood. That'll never work. It's modern and forward-looking.
It's not modern, it
We're
won't
getting ahead of
work.
this year. I'm looking forward to it.
Make it go away. A couple of years ago, Ferrari brought out a car called the 599XX, a picture of it here, OK? Now, it's slightly unusual, this, because it cost you £1 million, but you couldn't take it home with you. Ferrari kept it, OK? And nor could you drive it on the road, even if you wanted to, because it's not road legal, and you couldn't sell it without Ferrari's permission. Now, the only thing he could do was ring Ferrari and say, could you take it to such and such a track? You can have a couple of laps in it, and then they'd take it away again.
Yeah. Did anybody actually fall for this?
Yeah, 30 people. 30 people, well, that's a good deal. That is a good deal. I'll have one of
£1 million.
those. And now Ferrari is saying to these 30 people, if you give us another £200,000, we'll fit the car you don't actually have with a rear spoiler.
200,000?
£200,000 for that rear spoiler.
What's it made from?
Spoiler material. It's one of those, you know, well, you won't know, but it's a DRS spoiler like you get in Formula One.
I know that. They sell sofas.
It's a DRS one, so it opens and closes depending on whether you go around a corner or going down the straight.
Can I just say, who are these 30 people that bought those things? I want their email addresses because I'd like to sell them a clock.
What clock?
It's really big. It's on like a tower in London next to the Houses of Parliament. And I can sell it to
Could
them.
they take it home with them?
No, they couldn't take it home, but it'll be their clock.
Good marketing.
Yeah, I think so. I have some news. There is a new Dodge Viper being announced, and apparently it's going to employ Fiat technology on it, which is...
Well, what they mean is there's a new Dodge Viper and it won't work properly. Is that basically...
Well, I've actually said that.
I suspect that Dodge are a little worried about the styling they've chosen because this is the photograph they've sent.
Doesn't tell you much, does it?
It doesn't tell you a lot, does it?
Maybe it's shy.
Germans need to come here, OK? They really do. They need to come here and understand we're not driving around in twee little vans tugging our forelocks at the Squire anymore.
No, but it's true, because they are obsessed with this, the Germans. Bless them. They always say, oh, we love your England, with your queen and your little houses, mit out as electricity.
We should go over to Germany with mullets and leather shorts and wander about whistling Scorpion tunes and see how they like racial stereotyping, which we don't do.